That will surge up to 700 as we go into the next couple of days to support the recovery. Their job will be out there cleaning up, making sure we get rid of the debris, supporting people, just having boots on the ground, having trucks there to take away the debris, making it easier for those who are going through the recovery process to help their healing. This is what it's about. The journey of recovery starts tomorrow with the Australian Defence Force on the ground. Can I also say they'll be supplemented with 3 helicopters on top of the 2 that we've already provided. And we continue to work with Resilience New South Wales about further support on top of what already has been committed, and we stand ready to do that. Can also thank the Singapore government. The Singapore ambassador, in fact, reached out and offered 2 Chinooks from their Oki base. We thank Singapore. They are great friends of Australia and they are here with us in our hour of need. We will continue to work with New South Wales in making sure that they understand the opportunities that the federal government and our international friends and family can provide to us. We are encouraging New South Wales to take up as many of these offers as we possibly can. We have serious concerns around some shortages, not only of fuel but also essential supplies, whether that be groceries or even nappies. So it's important that the federal government yesterday initiated the National Coordination Mechanism that works with the supermarkets in getting groceries and essentials and fuel into some of these communities. And Coles already has made that offer to fly in essential groceries into North Richmond. And we'll continue to work through that mechanism, and we are encouraging Resilience New South Wales to take these offers up. We do not need to add any more stress to these communities that are isolated. We are here to support them. We will provide the assets. Our friends around the world are prepared to do that as well. So we're just saying to New South Wales there is an opportunity for us to make sure we get this right. But the National Coordination Mechanism will continue to roll out over the coming days to get that efficiency across our supply chains, particularly as the water abates. There's also another emerging issues, and today I'll be writing to the premiers asking for our tradies to be classified as essential employees. We are finding that particularly tradies from Queensland are reluctant to go into New South Wales because they fear that borders may shut. That will inhibit the recovery. We need these tradies to get out and do critical repairs now and once the water abates. So it's important that the premiers give this confidence to our tradies to be able to get there, because this is part of the healing. Once we clean it out, once our 290 surging to 700 ADF start cleaning out homes and businesses, we need them to help in the recovery to rebuild. If we can't get the tradies there, then that will add to the emotional toll of what these people have gone through. So we just need some common sense, and I hope that the premiers will act accordingly and provide that classification to our tradies as essential service, so they have the confidence. And in fact, one insurer has already reached out to say that some of their tradies are too reluctant to go across the border into New South Wales as we speak now. So there is an opportunity for both Queensland and New South Wales premiers to square this away. So this is still unfolding, but let me say we are also standing up Shane Stone to support the Director General of Emergency Management Australia in the recovery. So he obviously leads the North West Queensland flood recovery and drought agencies. So we understand that this recovery will be considerable and long, and therefore we need the expertise of Shane Stone, who has done an exemplary job in supporting those people up in North Queensland from a couple of years ago. He has the experience, and obviously he will support the Director General of Emergency Management Australia. But we will stand ready to support the New South Wales Government and Queensland. Obviously events are still unfolding in Queensland and even in my own electorate. In fact, only a couple of kilometres from where I live, Leeburn is facing some challenges there today. So our thoughts are not only just with New South Wales but with Queensland and right across the country. But we will be there, we will fix this, and we'll get you back up and going again. That is the commitment the federal government will make to not only the New South Wales government, to any state government that finds themselves in this predicament.